Top of the second inning, Chesapeake will bring up 5, 6, and 7 in a scoreless game against John Michael Bertrand. Starting with Ethan Anderson, switch hitting catcher, who made his Double-A debut last night, hitting 5th tonight. He went 0 for 3 with a walk a night ago. In on the right side for the first time here in Double-A against Bertrand. First pitch is called strike on the outer third. Ethan Anderson had a really, really good month of August in High A Aberdeen. 0-1. He waits back on a curveball. It's sent to the left side. Backhand by Arteaga. Throw across the infield is in time from shallow left field. The shortstop Arteaga went to the backhand, backing up the diving Cruz, threw it across the infield just in time to beat Ethan Anderson, and there's one down. Robbed of his first Double-A hit. So here's Reed Trimble. Another guy who's back at Prince George's Stadium for the first time, at least for Trimble in a while, as the first pitch catches the outer third for strike one. 0-1, swinging a high fly ball into right center field. Davidson, the center fielder, giving chase. He's at the wall, and it hits off the bottom of the wall. Trimble rounds first, heads to second. Throw comes in. It gets away from the shortstop Arteaga, but Trimble holds at second. Good backup from the left fielder Bandura. And with one out, Bay Sox have a runner in scoring position. Reed Trimble in his first game back after 3 weeks in AAA Norfolk crushes a double off the right field wall. He was trying to knock that wall down, my goodness. 98 miles an hour off the bat. 366 feet. Give it 5 or 6 more feet and it maybe sneaks over that right center field wall. At this Hitters Park in Prince George's Stadium. So now it's Max Wagner, runner at second, one out. Scoreless in the bottom of the second. The first pitch, righty on lefty matchup on the way. Wagner watches a strike at the knees with the sinker. Wagner was in the lineup a night ago, 0 for 4. A couple of groundouts, a double play, and a strikeout for him. The 0-1 misses outside. Count evens at 1-1. Bay Sox wearing their bright orange uniforms tonight, with Bay Sox lettering across the chest, black numbers, white trim, and white pants. The 1-1. Wagner lines the ball into right center field, a base hit. It gets down in front of Howell, who will have no play at home as Reed Trimble circles third and scores the first run of this ball game. Max Wagner comes through. It's 1-0 Bay Sox. Well, it feels like that is one of the bigger hits of the season that Chesapeake has had off of John Michael Bertrand, because he has been so stellar against this Bay Sox team in his 3 years in Double-A. Now Brandon Butterworth with one out and a runner at first in the bottom of the second stands in. He shows bunt and whiffs on it. It's strike one. Now, he might have gotten a piece and it popped out of Kavanaugh's glove. But either way, it's 0-1. 1-0 Bay Sox. That was Max Wagner's 26th RBI of the season. 0-1. Butterworth hits it sharply and a backhanded sliding stop by Cruz at third. Throw to second for one. Relay to first, not in time, and it gets past the first West baseman Barracoto and into the Bay Sox dugout. And that allows Butterworth to go to second. What an unbelievable play by the third baseman Cruz, who dropped to a knee on the backhanded slide, picked it out of the dirt, relayed it to second for one, but they can't get the out at first. I believe that will go down as a fielding error, a throwing error rather, by the second baseman Velasquez, that allows Butterworth to go to second. So with 2 outs in the inning, Doug Hodo, the 9-hole hitter, has an RBI opportunity. Bertrand has his sign, and the first pitch is fouled back. It's 0-1. 1-0 Bay Sox. RBI single for Max Wagner here in the bottom of the second. Chance for one more with Butterworth over at second base. 0-1 to Hodo, but first a spin throw back towards second. And Butterworth went back with a head-first slide, but nobody was covering the bag. Bertrand just kind of lobbed it to his second baseman, Velasquez, who's playing in his normal position. So 0-1 on Hodo. Infield slightly shaded off to the left, but the first baseman, Barracoto, playing way off the bag. The 0-1 misses high with a fastball, and the count evens at 1-1. The third baseman, Cruz, is hugging that third base bag, playing about 5 or 6 feet behind the base path between first or second and third. 1-1. Hodo watches a changeup miss low. Count leverage on the Bay Sox 9-hole hitter, hitting .201 this season. Looking for RBI number 26. 2-1. Hodo lines it foul down the right field line. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hodo played 3 seasons at University of Texas, Austin. He was a Longhorn. He was teammates with former Bay Sox Silas Ardwa. 2-2. Hodo watches a ball in the dirt, and the count is full. 2 of them helped Texas reach the 2022 College World Series, and Hodo led the nation in doubles that year with 26. He was drafted eventually in the 6th round by Baltimore. He has worked his way through the minor leagues to Double-A. 3-2, runner at second. The pitch, sharp ground ball foul up the third base line. And we'll do it again. Butterworth, the runner at second, will be off on contact. He's got really, really good speed, so it'll be hard to throw him out on a ball to the outfield. Lefty on righty. Hodo on the right side. Bertrand on the left. He has his sign. Here's the 3-2, but first a snap throw back towards second. And Butterworth back into a head-first slide. Still a full count. Infield still shaded slightly to the left. Outfield guarding the gaps. Here's the 3-2. Hodo taps it foul at the plate. We'll do it all over again. 1-0 Bay Sox, bottom of the second. Their 1 run came in this inning off a Max Wagner RBI single. Butterworth at second. Bertrand dangles his left arm below him and receives his sign. Pitch clock at 2, and timeout is called wisely by the catcher Kavanaugh. He will use his disengagement. 8th pitch of the at-bat upcoming to Doug Hodo. Here's the pitch. Hodo late and fouls it straight back. Late on a sinker that was above the letters. And we'll do it again for a 9th pitch of the at-bat. Hodo might be in swing mode right now because that pitch was a good 2-3 inches above the plate, or above the strike zone. Bertrand ready. Another 3-2 to Hodo. Tapped foul towards the Richmond dugout up the third base line. And the at-bat will reach double figures.
Here's the one right here.
Bay Sox fans getting into it here from Chesapeake. Here's the 3-2. Hodo watches ball 4 low. A 10-pitch battle that Doug Hodo wins. And he brings up the top of the order in Enrique Bradfield Jr. That is a big walk from the 9-hole hitter for Chesapeake to get Bradfield to the plate one of their better hitters. Number 4 prospect in the Baltimore system. Spent a lot of time on the IL this year, 2 separate stints on the injured list, but still hitting .250. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. First pitch misses low and in the dirt. Bay Sox trying to build upon their 1-0 lead. Bradfield walked to lead off the bottom of the first. Was later thrown out at second on a fielder's choice. Wagner at first, Butterworth at second. Pitch is outside, ball 2.
Here's your pitch. Here's your pitch. Let's go. Let's go. Be slow.
Bradfield on a 12-game on-base streak. Now 13 with his walk in the first. 2-0. Bradfield watches a called strike, and now they have a runner in a rundown. Hodo was off towards second. They throw it to first. Now Butterworth's trying to get to third. He's in a rundown and is tagged out, retreating back to second. A base running gaff from Doug Hodo, who took off stealing on the pitch. Not sure who got the wrong sign there. It could have been Butterworth, but that's how the bottom of the second comes to an end. But the Bay Sox take the lead on the Max Wagner RBI single. Bay Sox lead 1-0 on the Bay Sox Radio Network.